When you're looking to buy a horse, what do you think makes an ideal eventer?
Good question. I'm still looking. They're just freaks of nature, really. You've got to try and get one that can do everything, and unfortunately, if you get one that's very good at galloping, it's usually not as strong on the flat, or show jumping. If you get one that's very strong on the flat, it's usually not as good at galloping. So it's trying to strike the balance between one that can last the distance yet still have a brain good enough to train on the flat, really. And the brain is the key part, because a limited horse can be made a lot better with a very good brain than a talented horse with a bad brain.
Excellent. And how do you assess trainability?
Feel. It's kind of hard to describe, really. You know when you get on whether you're going to get on with someone or not. It's a bit like a relationship with a person. You know, when you meet them, you kind of know within the first 5 minutes whether you're going to like them and be able to have a bit of crack with them, or whether you're just going to be able to civil to them. And so it's a bit like that, really. You know, it's personal taste, really.
Okay. Do you have a preference, mares, geldings, stallions?
No, I ride a lot of mares. Ride a lot of geldings, ridden plenty of stallions all the time. It doesn't bother me. A lot of people would say no, mares don't work for them, but I seem to be able to get on with them, so that's fine.
Excellent. Is there any particular event horse that you'd really like to ride?
Yeah, but fortunately it died at Bramham, which was Lead the Way. I'd love to have had a ride on that. That was a beautiful horse.
Right. Lastly, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received when buying horses?
Best piece of advice? Feet.
Feet?
Yeah.
Why feet?
Bad feet, but better feet lead to less risk and problems elsewhere. And I seem to have a yard full of bad feet, so my farrier loves me. Well, unfortunately, I haven't bought many of them, so.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.